Chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. You've likely come across these well-known seeds and their wide-ranging health perks. But did you know they can also work wonders for your kidney health? Stick around as we reveal how these tiny yet powerful seeds can help flush out toxins, purify and replenish your kidneys for peak performance. A damaged kidney usually can't heal on its own. In most cases, it's a dead end. Our kidneys handle a ton, from removing waste and stabilizing blood pressure to producing hormones that trigger the creation of red blood cells. In simple words, they're like the body's own built-in filtration unit, constantly working around the clock to keep us going strong. That's why it's so important to protect them, and one effective way to do that is by adding certain seeds to your daily meals. In this video, we're ranking the top 8 most beneficial seeds for kidney health that you should start eating right away for a stronger, healthier you. And guess what? The top seed on our list might completely catch you off guard. So stick with us till the end to find out what makes it so good. Let's start off this countdown with number 8, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds, often referred to as hemp hearts, don't get nearly enough credit. They're often lumped in with cannabis because of the plant they come from, but hemp seeds contain absolutely no THC or CBD, and they won't get you high. What they will do, however, is support your kidneys in some serious ways. For starters, they're one of the few plant sources that offer a perfect balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, around a 3:1 ratio, which helps reduce systemic inflammation, especially in the delicate tissues of the kidneys. They're also a fantastic source of plant-based protein, around 10 grams per 3 tablespoons. For people managing chronic kidney disease, that's a big deal. Animal protein breaks down into waste products that stress the kidneys, while hemp protein is easier on the filtration process. Magnesium is another standout in hemp seeds. This mineral not only assists with blood pressure regulation, but also plays a direct role in preventing calcium oxalate stones, the most common type of kidney stone. Beyond kidney health, hemp seeds support cardiovascular function, help stabilize blood sugar, and even improve skin disorders like eczema, all of which are interconnected with kidney health. Their high fiber content also supports gut health, which is often disrupted in people with CKD. And unlike many protein-rich foods, they're low in phosphorus, making them a safer choice for those with compromised renal function. Hemp seeds aren't trendy, they're quietly effective. A small daily serving can go a long way in easing kidney workload while nourishing your body from the inside out. And as we've said, don't worry, you won't get high, like Snoop. Number 7, chia seeds. Chia seeds are small, but once you understand what they do inside the body, you'll never underestimate them again. And one of the key challenges for kidneys is staying hydrated enough to filter waste efficiently. And that's where chia seeds shine. These amazing seeds can absorb up to 10 to 12 times their weight in water, forming a gel-like texture that supports hydration on a cellular level. For people with kidney concerns, staying hydrated is half the battle. It's what keeps waste moving and pressure within normal range. They're also a phenomenal source of soluble fiber, which slows down digestion, prevents blood sugar spikes, and eases the digestive burden that often compounds kidney issues. Just 2 tablespoons give you nearly 10 grams of fiber, around 35% of the recommended daily intake. That makes a difference, especially in managing diabetes, which remains the #1 cause of kidney failure worldwide. But the benefits of these seeds don't just stop there. They go even deeper. Chia seeds are rich in ALA, which is a powerful plant-based omega-3 fatty acid with anti-inflammatory properties. While it's not as bioavailable as fish-based EPA or DHA, studies have still linked ALA consumption to reduced markers of inflammation, which directly helps preserve kidney function over time. You're also getting calcium, phosphorus, and manganese, all in forms that are more easily absorbed, thanks to the mucilaginous structure chia forms when soaked. The seeds also help with satiety, reducing cravings and supporting healthy weight maintenance, another critical factor in kidney disease prevention. They're gentle, versatile, and can be easily stirred into water, yogurt, or oatmeal without altering flavor. When it comes to supporting kidney health through food, chia seeds bring hydration, balance, and long-term protection without any side effects. Number 6, macadamia nuts. Technically a seed, macadamia nuts are often overlooked in discussions about kidney-friendly foods, but they shouldn't be. These creamy rich seeds are low in potassium, phosphorus, and sodium, three key minerals that must be tightly controlled for anyone with impaired kidney function. Unlike almonds or peanuts, which can be heavy in phosphorus, macadamias provide healthy fats without overburdening the kidneys. What makes them stand out is their high monounsaturated fat content. More than 75% of their fat is the heart-healthy kind, similar to olive oil. That translates to better lipid profiles and lower inflammation, both of which indirectly protect kidney tissues over time. These fats also improve insulin sensitivity, a major benefit since diabetes is so closely tied to kidney decline. Macadamia nuts also contain selenium, a trace element often depleted in patients undergoing dialysis. Just a handful can restore healthy levels and help maintain antioxidant defenses within the kidney's glomeruli. They're also a source of manganese, copper, and thiamine, nutrients essential for metabolic regulation and mitochondrial health, both of which are disrupted in CKD. Macadamia nuts are calorically dense, so portion control matters. But when used as a snack or part of a balanced meal, they're not just kidney safe, they're kidney supportive. Their low glycemic index, high antioxidant load, and anti-inflammatory profile make them an ideal seed for those who need to protect their renal health without compromising taste or nutrition. Just be sure to buy unsalted raw versions to avoid hidden sodium that can creep into processed nut mixes, because doing that is for your good. Life is short, so be sure to avoid alcohol or soft drinks. They can damage your kidneys in ways you can't imagine. That's why most doctors around this beautiful world call them liquid death. Number 5. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, often sold as pepitas, are more than just a seasonal snack. They're loaded with magnesium, a mineral that doesn't get nearly enough attention in kidney care. Why does that matter? Because magnesium helps regulate calcium levels and prevents crystal buildup in the urinary tract, it lowers the risk of kidney stones. In fact, low magnesium is directly correlated with a higher incidence of stone formation. These seeds are also rich in antioxidants, particularly vitamin E, zinc, and various carotenoids, which defend the kidneys from oxidative stress. Oxidative damage is one of the key drivers of kidney disease progression, and pumpkin seeds provide a robust line of defense by neutralizing free radicals before they harm delicate renal tissue. Pumpkin seeds also contain phytosterols, compounds that naturally lower LDL cholesterol levels. Since people with kidney issues are at higher risk for cardiovascular complications, reducing cholesterol indirectly supports overall renal health. Zinc, another powerhouse mineral found in these seeds, boosts immune function and strengthens the kidney's resistance against infections, a common issue in those with weakened renal systems. A lesser-known perk: pumpkin seeds are high in tryptophan, which can improve sleep quality by boosting serotonin production. That matters because poor sleep patterns have been linked to faster kidney function decline in people with CKD. One small serving, about an ounce, delivers all these benefits without overwhelming your system with protein or potassium. Their nutty flavor and crunchy texture make them easy to add to salads, soups, or oatmeal. Just be sure they're unsalted and minimally processed. When consumed regularly, pumpkin seeds offer a rare combination of minerals, antioxidants, and kidney protective compounds that earn them a well-deserved spot on this list. Number 4. Pecans. Pecans might be labeled as nuts, but botanically they're seeds, and they've earned their spot on this list for good reason. These rich buttery seeds carry a nutrient profile that supports more than just your heart. They work quietly in favor of your kidneys too. For individuals managing kidney issues, the low phosphorus and potassium levels in pecans make them a safer choice compared to other high mineral nuts. 1 ounce of pecans delivers around 3 grams of fiber and 2.5 grams of protein, both from plant sources, important for reducing the renal load without sacrificing satiety. Pecans are high in monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, the same heart-protective fat found in olive oil. This type of fat plays a role in reducing C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation linked to kidney dysfunction and cardiovascular risk. In fact, a 2021 meta-analysis published in Nutrients noted that nut consumption, especially those high in unsaturated fats, was associated with improved kidney biomarkers in people with chronic kidney disease. Another hidden benefit lies in phytate, which is a naturally occurring compound in pecans that binds with excess calcium in the gut and reduces its absorption. That's significant because it can help prevent the crystallization of calcium oxalate stones, which are the most common type of kidney stones. Pecans also offer manganese, copper, and thiamine nutrients that assist in metabolic detoxification pathways, indirectly supporting the kidney's filtration processes. Certified by the American Heart Association, pecans deliver both cardiovascular and renal advantages without pushing your system too hard. They're a subtle, smart addition for those managing kidney function alongside metabolic or heart concerns. Alright, now, let's move to number 3, sesame seeds. Tiny, compact, and loaded with bioactive compounds, sesame seeds have quietly supported traditional medicine systems for centuries. Today, modern science has caught up, validating their effects, especially when it comes to kidney health. Rich in antioxidants such as sesamine, sesamol, and sesamolin, sesame seeds have demonstrated the ability to lower oxidative stress, one of the most destructive forces in progressive kidney disease. These antioxidants don't just protect the kidneys from damage, they actively improve enzymatic antioxidant activity in the body, boosting glutathione and catalase levels. Sesame seeds are also an excellent source of zinc, a mineral critical for maintaining kidney integrity. Zinc deficiency is common in patients with chronic kidney disease and can worsen renal deterioration over time. By restoring adequate levels, sesame seeds indirectly promote protein synthesis, immune resilience, and cellular repair within the kidney's tubular structures. They also supply copper and magnesium, minerals involved in vascular function and toxin metabolism. Some studies have highlighted sesame oil's protective role in diabetic nephropathy, showing improvement in blood pressure and renal filtration rates. While the oil itself is concentrated, the seeds offer these same benefits in a more controlled, balanced way. Sesame seeds also contain plant sterols, which help lower LDL cholesterol, supporting heart health, which is crucial since cardiovascular disease remains the leading cause of death in kidney patients. Unlike many nuts or seeds, sesame seeds are relatively low in potassium and phosphorus, making them safe for most renal diets. Whether sprinkled over stir-fries, blended into tahini, or used as a crust for baked vegetables or fish, sesame seeds add texture, flavor, and powerful renal benefits with each serving. It's a tasty addition to your diet. Number 2. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds don't usually get labeled as kidney-friendly, but that's mostly because of how they're consumed, roasted and loaded with salt. Remove the sodium and you're left with a nutrient-dense seed that directly supports renal function. First and foremost, sunflower seeds are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E. This fat-soluble antioxidant plays a key role in protecting the kidneys from oxidative stress, a major factor in both acute and chronic kidney damage. Vitamin E isn't just about damage control, it also helps regulate immune responses and supports the repair of endothelial lining in blood vessels, which improves circulation to the kidneys. Sunflower seeds also offer magnesium, which helps prevent stone formation by lowering urinary calcium excretion and improving fluid retention in kidney tubules. With just a quarter cup, you're getting over 30% of your recommended daily intake of magnesium. Linoleic acid, the dominant fat in sunflower seeds, supports cardiovascular health and lowers systemic inflammation. Since reduced kidney function often leads to or stems from heart complications, this indirect protection is significant. Sunflower seeds also supply selenium and zinc, two minerals essential for enzyme function and tissue repair. They're protein-rich but plant-based, making them easier for kidneys to process than meat-based alternatives. However, they do contain moderate phosphorus, so people in later stages of CKD should watch portion sizes. When eaten raw and unsalted, sunflower seeds offer one of the most balanced nutrient profiles among seeds, giving your kidneys a powerful layer of antioxidant, metabolic, and anti-inflammatory support. To put it into plainer terms, these seeds are best for your kidneys. Number 1. Flax seeds. Flax seeds have long held a reputation as a superfood, and when it comes to kidney health, they quietly outperform many other seeds on the list. Their nutritional edge lies in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid known to reduce inflammation and improve vascular function. Since chronic kidney disease often brings systemic inflammation and vascular damage with it, flax seeds are one of the few foods that target both issues simultaneously. ALA can help protect the glomeruli, the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys, by lowering inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and interleukin-6. In animal studies, flaxseed supplementation has shown a protective effect against nephrotoxicity, especially in models involving diabetes-induced kidney damage. While human trials are still catching up, the existing data strongly support its inclusion in a renal supportive diet. Flax seeds are also one of the richest sources of lignans, plant polyphenols with antioxidant and mild estrogenic properties. These compounds have been studied for their protective effects against oxidative stress and even early-stage kidney fibrosis. Plus, flax is a reliable source of dietary fiber, which plays a supporting role in kidney health by aiding in blood sugar regulation and reducing nitrogenous waste buildup in the bloodstream. They contain minimal potassium and phosphorus, which makes them a low-risk option even for patients managing stage 3 or 4 kidney disease. And since they need to be ground to be properly digested, they can be seamlessly incorporated into meals, added to smoothies, yogurt, or baked into low-sodium breads. Flax seeds aren't flashy, but their ability to reduce inflammatory markers, stabilize glucose levels, and support kidney structure gives them lasting value in any kidney-conscious diet. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 8 best seeds for kidney health. While each of these seeds brings unique advantages for your kidneys, remember, they work best as part of a balanced, varied diet. Always check with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes, especially if you're dealing with any form of kidney disease. With the right nutrition and lifestyle choices, you can support your kidney function and improve your quality of life. And if you're interested in more nutrient-rich foods that benefit your kidneys, don't miss our video on top 10 fruits that will cleanse your kidneys fast, where we dive into the best fruits for detoxing and nourishing your kidneys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. And be sure to avoid bad things that can make your short life more shorter.